The last sparks of the flaming arrow fade into the dusk. Years have passed. The boy who once whispered to the wind now rides as a young man across the same Mongolian plains, broader shoulders, sharper gaze, the beginnings of a warrior, but still carrying that quiet storm inside his eyes. The steppes have not changed, but Kublai has. Tribes gather under great banners, not for feasts or celebrations, but for disputes that never end. One morning beneath a blood-red sunrise, Kublai arrives at a large encampment of yurts and war banners, the camp of his uncle, a powerful prince of the lineage. Warriors sharpen their blades, horses snort and stamp the earth. The air is heavy, tense. As he dismounts, angry voices rise before he even sees the men. Two clans stand face to face, spears, swords, insults. Not invaders, not enemies, Mongols against Mongols. An old advisor approaches him, his beard coated in dust, and speaks quietly.
Your grandfather united the tribes through strength and strategy. But strength fades, and fear divides. If you wish to be remembered, unite them through order.
The words strike deeper than any arrow. Kublai looks toward the forming circle of warriors. He feels the moment tightening, the instant when words stop working and steel takes control. He steps forward. The shouting becomes roaring. Two clan leaders stand in the center, surrounded by men gripping sword hilts with trembling hands. A stolen horse, a broken promise. No one remembers how it began, but pride remembers everything. Steel is drawn. Blades flash in the morning light. Chaos erupts. Horses rear. Dust explodes under stomping boots. Children run between the tents, frightened by the clash erupting around them. Kublai watches for one heartbeat. Just one. He sees his own people ready to kill each. Other over a wound that will be forgotten long before the blood dries. His hand reaches for his sword. Straight into the chaos. Warriors shove past him, blades drawn. He doesn't shout, doesn't push. He simply walks forward toward the center, where blood already stains the ground. Two men clash right in front of him. Steel rings, teeth bare. Kublai steps between them, unarmed, unarmored. They freeze in shock. One snarls. Move, Kublai!
Move, Kublai! Rudas! This is your fight!
But it is. It always has been. For a heartbeat, the entire camp falls silent. Dust hangs frozen in the air. Dozens of warriors stare at him, angry, confused, uncertain, and some relieved. A young child crouches beside a fallen saddle, hands pressed over the ears, crying as steel clashes around him. Kublai looks at the blades, at the hands gripping them, at the thin trail of blood in the dust. Then he speaks, quiet but sharper than steel.
Mongol blood should not be shed by Mongol hands.
The words fall heavy, some blades lower. Others tremble in wounded pride. Kublai turns, facing every warrior, young, old, scarred, stubborn.
Our enemies already watch us. They wait for us to weaken ourselves. They won't need to destroy us if we destroy ourselves.
A murmur spreads, shame, anger, reflection. One clan leader spits and says,
Words don't rule the steppe. Strength does. Then show strength by not killing your own.
Silence follows. A silence that chooses futures. Kublai kneels beside the blood, touches it, rises, and lifts his fingers stained red.
This is not the blood of slaves. Not the blood of invaders. This is ours.
The advisor watches, almost impressed. One by one, swords lower. Not by order, but by memory of the tribe. The fight ends without victory, without cheers, only silence. Warriors step back, some bitter, others relieved. The clan leaders avert their eyes and sheath their swords, not in peace, but calculation. The old advisor approaches again and says,
You stopped a river of blood with a handful of words. That is power.
No, it is only delay. If we don't change why we fight, we will always return to this.
Then learn not only how men fight, but why they obey.
That night, the camp grows quiet. No songs, few laughs. Only fire and distant horses. Kublai sits alone before the flames. Not child, not leader. Something in between, becoming. For the first time, he feels the weight of leading men. A weight that will one day shape an empire. Beyond the firelight, shapes move. Not warriors, but travelers. Scholars, monks, men with scrolls instead of swords. Foreign voices drift through the night. Chinese, Tibetan, Persian. Kublai lifts his head. Curiosity, purpose, destiny. And the advisor's words echo once more. If you wish to be remembered, unite them through order. The boy who once listened to the wind takes his first step as the man who must now learn to understand the world. Somewhere beyond those fires, men who carry knowledge already wait for him. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into one of history's most epic battles. If you were as inspired by this story as we are, please hit that like button, share this video with fellow history lovers, and subscribe to our channel for more legendary stories. We'll see you in the next one.